Hey YouTube, this is TCA Gaming. In this video we're going to open up 4 Elite Trainers from the X and Y series. That's Generation 6. Right now we're in Generation 7 with Sun and Moon. I plan to open up some Elite Trainers from there as well. I think I've got 6 different sets that I want to do, but I didn't want to do all 10 in one video, so we're going to split it up. So my question for you that I want you to put down in the comments in this video is, what is your favorite X and Y set? For me personally, it is Breakthrough, and we have both the Mewtwo X and the Mega Mewtwo Y Elite Trainer boxes in the background. But tell me, what is your favorite set? I like the Breakthrough set because of all the Mewtwo's in it. Mewtwo is a really cool Pokemon. It's not exactly my personal favorite, but I think they did a great job with the artwork, and then he was great in the TCG as well. So we're going to jump right into opening this up. We're going to start with this box on the left, and this is the X and Y Breakpoint Elite Trainer box. So here is that booklet. Probably got some cool information in here about the Breakpoint set. It was the second X and Y, was the second set to have the break Pokemon. Pull out, man, it's like, I guess this must be one of those reprint ones. It's got that cardboard all the way through the bottom, so we're gonna have to hold off from pulling that out. What a mess. So we have the 6 booster packs. There's a code card for somebody. I do ask, if you get a code card, like you actually redeem it, maybe save some of the other ones for someone else, so try not to redeem more than one. Got the 4 deck dividers with the shiny Mega Gyarados. It has Breakpoint on the back. And then of course you have the sleeves. There's 65 sleeves, and they also feature the shiny Mega Gyarados EX. And then there's the older style energies from the X and Y series. Take that trash, put it off to the side. You do get the old damage counters and the damage counter and poison marker. I think that's what it is. And then we have the dice, and there's no GX markers in here because GX cards have not come out just yet. And then you get a cool card storage box. I find it funny that you can go in places like Troll and Toad and find these old card storage boxes from each of the Elite Trainer sets for cheaper than the BCW plain card boxes that you can purchase. Then we have 8 Breakpoint booster packs. So a random code for somebody. Pack number 1. I gotta do, what is it? 1, 2, 3. There's no energies in these packs, so that should be, the rare should be in the back. Got a Slowbro, Perugly, Scissor, Spirit Link. Remember, these Spirit Links help the Mega Pokemon if you have it attached to the regular Scissor EX. When it evolves into Mega Scissor EX, if it has the Spirit Link, your turn doesn't end. Got a Reverse Holo Tierno, and this allows you to draw 3 cards, but it is a supporter. And then we have a Holo Meganium. So its ability is Overgrow. If this Pokemon's remaining HP is 50 or less, its attack does 70 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. It's pretty cool. Pack number 2. One, two, 3. Max Elixir. Man, this is one powerful trainer. It was one of my personal favorite trainers that they had. It's an item and allows you to look at the top 6 cards of your deck, and if there's an energy there, you can attach it to one of your bench Pokemon. So it was just like straight acceleration. For a while there, it was about an $8 trainer. Got a Reverse Holo Pokemon Catcher, and again, this is the dumbed down version of the Pokemon Catcher. When it was originally released in Emerging Powers, the black and white set, it was a reprint of Gust of Wind, which made it an item, and you didn't have to flip your coin. You just chose your opponent's bench Pokemon and switched it out. And then we have a rare Camerupt. Of course, the original Pokemon Catcher was completely overpowered. They come out with cards later on, like the Lysander, where you could do it, but it was a supporter, so you can only play 1 supporter per turn. Well, I didn't do the pack trick. Let me go ahead and pull those in front, and then we'll see. even though we've already saw the reverse holo. We've got an all-night party. Professor Sycamore. This card was pretty much a staple in every single deck. That was until Cynthia come around, and then it was kind of one or the other. Still a really good card. So we already saw all these. Let's see what we have behind the reverse holo. Man, it's a full art Espeon EX. Man, I don't have cases. Let me grab some of those. Definitely one of the best pulls we could have had out of any booster pack. For a while there, Espeon EX was super expensive because of that first attack where it does Miraculous Shine, devolve each of your opponent's evolved Pokemon and put the highest stage evolution card on it into your opponent's hand. That was knocking out a lot of these stage 2 decks because they do damage and then you devolve them and the damage that was on the Pokemon stayed, so it would knock out the lower HP Pokemon. It's a really powerful card. Definitely a great pull. That pretty much makes up for anything else that we pull in the entire Elite Trainer box. About forgot to do it again. Pull the 3 cards to the front. Got Great Ball, Reverse Valley. I think there was 2 full art stadiums. The other one was Parallel City. Got a reverse holo Ferroseed. Then we have a rare Zebstrika. A lot of people like to pair this with the Raichu. I think it's some kind of circuit attack Raichu. Can't remember the name of it. So we've already gotten 1 holo and we've got a full art EX. Did I pull the 3? Is that an uncommon? That is an uncommon. It's got Slowbro, Perugly, another Scissor Spirit Link. Some commons and uncommons. Reverse holo Greninja. This is probably one of the best rares that you could get, and we got it in a reverse holo. And that was because it was used in the Greninja Break decks. And its attack is really good for 40 damage. Your opponents, the Pokemon that they have basically have no abilities. And then also for 1 energy, you could do the Moonlight Slash, where it does 60 damage, and you could take a water energy, return it to your hand, and do 20 more damage. So it was really good. And we got us a second EX. We have the Manaphy EX. This card would have been really used a lot more if there had been a strong water deck other than that Greninja that it could have been used in, because its ability was really good. You got the Aqua Tube. Each of your Pokemon that has any water energy attached to it has no retreat cost, so it's like a float stone just by having one of these sitting on your bench. But it was attack bait for 120 with only 120 HP and it being an EX. It is an easy knockout for 2 prizes with your opponent. So man, we're doing really good. We got 2 EXs and a holo. All Night Party. We've got another Sycamore. Good trainer pulls. We might be able to build a deck out of this. Got a reverse holo Trevenant. And again, this was another card that was used pretty well in decks. Its ability, Nervous Seed. As long as this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, the attacks of your opponent's basic Pokemon costs 1 energy more. So I mean, it would just make it that much slower for your opponent to get its Pokemon going. And then we have a holo Garbodor, which a lot of you know this was super popular in decks because of its Garbotoxin. Basically made all Pokemon except for Garbodor have no abilities. And man, people ran this thing over and over and over in decks. Really good pulls. I don't know how we could possibly pull any more holos or EXs out of here. We've already gotten 2 holos and 2 X's, and man, we got 2 max elixirs. You know, this card isn't worth anything, you know, close to what it was now because it is out of rotation. But man, it was powerful when it was in. So we've got a reverse holo Timpole, then we have a rare Drapion. And then the last pack from our first Elite Trainer box, which was XY Breakpoint. Let's see if we have anything special in here. So for our uncommons, we have Gabite and Delinquent, another good card. You can discard any stadium in play, and then discard or have your opponent discard 3 cards from his or her hand. So it's good. Man, a 3rd max elixir. It's hard to pull 3 max elixirs in an entire booster box, but a lot of people ran this with decks that just try to make your opponent run out of cards. Then we have a reverse holo Sudowoodo, and then we have that rare Greninja. Probably one, like I said, one of the best rares that you could get from that box. That was a really good XY Breakpoint Elite Trainer box. But now we're going to move on to Fates Collide. If I could get any pull out of this, I would probably go with maybe a secret rare Alakazam EX. Put that off to the side. Then you got the notebook. These are pretty cool. They give you a lot of information on the set, and they give you pictures of all the cards. We won't go into all of that here in this video. Got our packs. Set those off to the side. Got the Alakazam, Mega Alakazam EX sleeves. And again, there's 65 of them. There is a Elite Trainer box code, and then here are the deck dividers. Basically the same kind of story in every Elite Trainer. You know what to expect. It's going to be the displayed Pokemon and then the set on the back. You got that pack of energy again. Then you got the same markers. All of them are the same in the XY series, and then you have purple dice. You have a card storage box. I think these hold about 400 cards or so. Could be off. It's been a while since I've tried stacking them inside of there. But now we're going to get to the best part, where we open up the booster packs. And again, we have 8 booster packs to open up. See what we have in our first Fates Collide booster packs. Pokemon Fan Club, a really good supporter, had a couple prints. I think it was printed in Generations and one other set, so it never really saw a spike in price. Got a reverse holo Carbink. Man, pack number 1 for the Fates Collide. We have a full art Mega Alakazam EX. You know what? This probably looks even better than the secret rare Alakazam EX, but this is definitely one of the chase cards from this set. Super great condition. I don't see much damage on the back. I'll probably send that off to PSA just to have it encapsulated. So I'm really enjoying the pulls so far. We haven't had much of a problem. Doing really well. Pack number 2. Now Fates Collide didn't have as many playable cards as Breakpoint did, but it did have some good ones. Shauna, that did see some play in the main tournament decks, but it really was never a meta card or a meta staple. I mean, that's kind of what you're looking for with the trainers. Zygarde, I think that was one of the lower rarity versions of that Zygarde. Then we got a reverse holo Pupitar, and then we have a rare Mr. Mime. And nothing too special in that pack. Got a Kangaskhan. People always like Kangaskhan. Random Receiver did see some play, but overall it was kind of a one-off if somebody stuck it in there. Got a reverse holo Snubble that's really quite miscut, so that's cool. And then we have a rare Carbink. Carbink did have some cool play, and Fates Collide had a break, and it had the reverse holo common version you saw, and then there was the rare. So we're on to pack number 4. Or pack number 5, I should say. Mega Catcher, Alakazam, Spirit Link. Nothing there really that you could use. Got a reverse holo Mandibuzz, and again, this one is also miscut. So maybe we'll, there's a lot of miscut collectors out there. And then we also got the rare Mandibuzz. Pack number 6. So far we have, what is it, 1 EX, it's a full art Mega, and then no holos. Got a Shauna, Ultra Ball, everyone knows. I mean, this is something that's still a basic staple in every deck. I imagine as long as it's in print, people are going to be putting Ultra Balls in there. Probably one of the best reverse holos we could have got. A double colored Synergy, and again, it is also miscut. I think when you send the stuff to PSA, they label it. This would be off center. It's miscut if it shows a second card. Then we have a holo Mew. That's really nice. And it's not the complete reverse holo version that there are several of out there. So if you look at its ability, Memories of Dawn, this Pokemon can use the attacks of any of your basic Pokemon in play. So people use this in several different decks. It was never a staple just because it wasn't, you still had to have the correct energy for it to be able to use those attacks. But it was cool, and I did see some play. I've ran it in a few decks myself. So we got the Helix Fossil Ammonite in. Again, yeah, this was a deck staple. People ran this for as long as they could, and they're still running it in expanded. Got a Reverse Hollow Ammonite, and we got a rare Snorlax. Super cool card. For some reason, Snorlax always sells well in every set, and it seems like there's always somebody who's trying to build a set around Snorlax as well. Alright, so the last pack for our Fates Collide, we have an Energy Reset. I ran that in my Volcanion EX deck. It was fun to play with there. Oh, we have our first break. And it's Bronzong Break. Never did see much play, but still a cool card. I'm glad we pulled one. Haven't pulled a break in a while. And then we have a rare Mothim. Alright, so that does it for our first two Elite Trainer boxes. Now we're on to the good stuff. We're going to have two from Breakthrough. One is the Mega Mewtwo X, and you have the Mega Mewtwo Y. There's a free code for somebody who's watching. Again, if you already got one of the codes, if you would, try not to take more than one. That way other people can get in on those. We are not going to open up the Mega Powers or the Team Skull box that is upside down on the right side in this video. I'll probably do that in another video. I bought a good bit of newer retail or out of print retail that I'm going to show on the channel, because I've gotten a good response from you guys when I open up stuff. The playing Pokemon Red didn't really work out. I wasn't getting great views on it, so if there's a lot of requests for it, then I may just play out Pokemon Red, record it, and then I'll upload it all at once, so that it's not just coming in slowly here and there and then people not wanting to actually see it. So there's our first Elite Trainer box code. We've got 8 Breakthrough packs. Here are those nice slick looking Mega Mewtwo sleeves, the purple ones. Let's see if we got the dividers in here. We do. Same artwork on the back side. You're going to see Breakthrough. Got your 45 card energy pack where you get 5 of each. You got blue dice. I personally like the blue dice. I think they got a good color. And there should be some counters in here, and there is. Throw out that trash. Close up the card box, and then we'll just put that back into the background. So we have 8 booster packs. We'll start off with the Mega Mewtwo X artwork. We have a Glalie Spirit Link, so that should tell you that there's a Mega Glalie EX in this pack. Haunter, Professor's Letter, a really cool card. It hasn't seen play in a while, but that's just because it's been out of the rotation. But you get to search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards and put them into your hand. It was an item, so it was really meant for speed. We've got a Reverse Hollow Grand Bull, and then a Smeargle. What I thought was pretty cool about this code card, if you didn't notice, it's square cut. I got a square cut on video, and it's kind of miscut right there. This corner is almost a square, but that one is definitely squared off fully. You can see it a little better on the back where it's misshapen, and that one's nice and pointy. So whoever wants that code, of course you have it now, but I'm probably going to sell this as just because there are a lot of people out there who want the square cut stuff, and I know there's some collectors out there who just want used codes. We're going to check the cards, make sure that those aren't square cut, and I'm not seeing any. If we have more, then we'll in these other packs we'll look into that too. So here I'm going to show you this code. It is again square cut. It's got pointy corner right there, and it's off center. So that's pretty cool. There's another code for somebody, because I imagine I'm going to be selling this as a square cut card. So for those of you who have always wondered, are all square cuts hand cut? No, they're not. I've bought so many myself, direct from the Wizards of the Coast employees, but I've also pulled many. I probably pulled more out of packs than I've purchased, just because I open up so many packs, and it does happen. Here we've got a Reverse Hollow Burning Energy, and then we have a holographic Chestnut. So if you were wondering why in the last pack had a white code card but there was no hollow, and this one had a white code card but there was a hollow, back in Breakthrough they didn't back in the Breakthrough series before it was reprinted, they hadn't yet done the different types of code cards to counterbalance the weight. So these are going to be before there was a reprint. And again, we have another square cut code card, so that's 3 of them. Whoever wants that code, you can go ahead and take it. So we have no idea, based on the code card, if we're going to have a holo, a rare, or an EX, or anything like that. Got a reverse holo Hoot Hoot. And then we have our first Mega Mewtwo. Man, I wasn't expecting to pull any of the Mega Mewtwo's in this video, but we just did. The corners look magnificent. It's not the full art, but it is the one that people like playing in their decks because of the psychic affinity. This attack does 30 more damage times the amount of energy attached to both active Pokemon, and this attack's damage isn't affected by weakness. So we'll go ahead and put that in a case and set it off to the side. So far we've pulled something good in each of our Elite Trainer boxes. Again, we have another square cut code that's kind of shifted off to the side. I imagine since the first 4 were, the last 4 are also going to have that. In this pack, we've got our other full art stadium, which is the Parallel City. People ran this because it could limit your opponent's bench to just 3 Pokemon. Seeking, Cacturn, got a Bronzor, got a reverse holo Mr. Mime, and then a rare Raichu. I remember the Raichu as one of the rares was quite a bit harder to pull. You would think that they're all stuck in there at the same ratio, but that for some reason the Raichu was not. Square corner again. Piloswine, Rainbow Energy, still in play today. Got Braxton, Ghastly, got a reverse holo Finnegan, and a rare Hawlucha. I remember when Breakthrough come out, the Hawlucha from Furious Fist was just so popular. People ran that thing in decks. Man, it was just one of the more popular cards at the time. I thought for sure that the Hawlucha from Breakthrough was also going to be popular. And it did get a few sales, but I mean, it wasn't anywhere near what the other one was. We got a reverse holo Vanillish, and we have the rare Vanillux, which Vanillish evolves into Vanillux. And then before Vanillish, you have Vanillite. 2 more packs to go. We've already pulled a Mega Mewtwo EX, so we've done pretty good. But let's see if we can get anything else. Got a Breakthrough booster pack. This back card felt a little thicker. I'm wondering if it's a full art. Got Burning Energy. Got a reverse holo Doduo. And an upside down full art Giovanni's Scheme. So one of the less impressive full arts trainers, Giovanni's Scheme, actually it wasn't that bad. You could draw until you had 5 cards in your hand, or you could make your opponent's or your Pokemon's attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So it was a pretty good trainer, but it was never anything stand out, so it never went up in price. Overall, I mean it's like a $3-4 card now. The Mega Mewtwo, I think, is probably about a $5 or $6 card. And then we have our last code, and again, it is also got the square corner, so that's all 8 packs with that. And we pulled not only a Mega Mewtwo EX, but we also pulled a Giovanni's Scheme full art from our first Mega Mewtwo, or Mega Mewtwo pictured Breakthrough Elite Trainer box. And then we end with one of the worst rares that I have ever seen in a set, and is this Chatot. I mean, just look at those attacks. You got Sing, does nothing, it just puts them asleep, and then you've got Aerial Ace. If feds, it'll do 40 damage, so it'll do 10 plus 30 more. And that has 70 HP. I never thought that card was a rare. Every time I went through sorting, I always thought that it was I mistook it for a common. So we're down to our last Elite Trainer box, and this is the Mega Mewtwo Y. Again, it's got one of these booklets that goes through and shows you the cool cards in the set. Got our 8 booster packs. There's a code card for somebody. Should unlock the deck box, some sleeves, that kind of stuff. Basically what you see other than the packs. Got your deck dividers. Got your pink sleeves. There should be some pink dice. There they are. Got your, well, these are red dice. For some reason I thought they were pink. And then of course you got your counters and your where you have your burn poison markers. Put that in the background. Got your energies. Then we have 8 packs. Again, my ideal pull would be another Mega Mewtwo EX, but as a full art. Code cards are regular. Let's see what pack number 1 has. We've got a Judge, a really good trainer. Was never a staple, but it was used in a lot of different decks. Got a reverse holo Obama Snow, and then a rare Staraptor. Pack number 2. Got Magneton. That was used with the Magnezone decks. You got reverse holo Paris, and then another Obama Snow rare. Pack number 3. This has the Mega Houndoom on the front. I wouldn't mind pulling one of those. Haven't seen a Mega Houndoom in a while. Got Haunter. A lot of people ran the Gengar deck. Got a reverse holo Glalie Spirit Link, and then a rare Cresselia. One of the few rare mythical Pokemon that come out in the XY series as a rare and not a holo. Pack number 4. Got Staravia, Frogadier. We got us a Break Raichu. And if you remember correctly, the breaks from this set could also be errors, so we'll look at that. But let's see what our next card is, and we have a Mega Glalie EX. So we got a rare pack where you get a break and an EX. And let's see if this is the upside down back one. Nope, this is the regular corrected, and there were some that basically had the Raichu on the other side and the back side was upside down. They're not really worth that much more than the regular, but it's cool to pull them in packs. I remember when they first come out, I was selling them things for like $50 a piece because people knew that you could get both versions, but we didn't know how rare they were. Pack number 5. So we're 4 for 4 on pulling an ultra rare from each of these Elite Trainer boxes. Let's see if we can get any more in this video. Got an Assault Vest. Got an Axu. Got another reverse holo Burning Energy. This was an underrated card in my opinion. And then we have a rare Simisear. Pack number 7, or pack number 6. Another Granbull Super Rod, really cool card. I believe this was on Troll and Toad's hot list for a while there, just because it lets you put any combination of 3 Pokemon or basic energies back into your deck. And it was an item, so it was just a quick thing you can stick back in there. You got a reverse holo Froakie, and then a rare Dodrio. Still have 2 booster packs left. We got the Zoroark break, and then we have the Mega Mewtwo X. We're going to go with the Mega Mewtwo X first. If I can get this pack open. There we go. Town map. That was ran a little bit. It basically lets you look at all your prize cards. Have a reverse holo Ursaring and then a rare Staraptor. So that's the second of this Elite Trainer box. And we have 1 pack left for this video. Bring those 3 up front. We're going to start off with the Snorlax. Again, this was a popular Snorlax as well. Heavy Ball, that was popular when Tapu Bulu was coming out because you could throw out the Heavy Ball and pull out a Tapu Bulu straight from your deck because it applies to Pokemon who have a retreat cost of 3 or more. Got a reverse holo Skeeto, and we have a rare Simisage. So not too good on that last box, but we did get a Mega Glalie EX and a Raichu break all in 1 pack. So Guys, please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. If you're looking for anything to buy on eBay, I have the links down below in the description. Of course, my email is there as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks.